A bloodthirsty Majungasaurus storms a carcass feast, jaws ready to crush bone and its own kind. Ready for a dino showdown that'll leave you speechless? Let's dive into the cannibalistic chaos. A monstrous Majungasaurus crashes a carcass party, ready to chomp anything in its path, cannibalism included. Buckle up for a prehistoric bloodbath you won't believe. Welcome to the Cannibal King, where we dive into the savage world of Majungasaurus, the dinosaur that ruled with a killer bite and a stomach for its own kind. Hit that subscribe button, grab some snacks, and let's unleash the beast. 67 million years ago, in what's now Madagascar, the late Cretaceous was a brutal, untamed wilderness where only the toughest survived. Majungasaurus, a 20-foot-long, one-ton terror, was the king of this savage land. Fossils from Madagascar's Majungasaurus Formation reveal a world teeming with life and death, where giant sauropods, small herbivores, and other predators roamed. But Majungasaurus wasn't just another meat-eater, it was the apex predator, feared by all. With a chilling twist, it ate its own kind. Let's dive into what made this dinosaur a true monster. Picture a creature built for destruction. Majungasaurus wasn't the biggest theropod, smaller than T-Rex at 6 to 7 meters long, but it was a powerhouse. Its skull was short, broad, and packed with muscle, designed for crushing bites, not slashing. Unlike dinosaurs like Allosaurus with their long blade-like teeth, Majungasaurus had shorter, thicker teeth perfect for gripping and holding prey, like a prehistoric pit bull. Its bite force could shatter bone, making it a nightmare for anything it targeted. Those tiny arms, almost comically small like T-Rex's, were useless for grabbing, but Majungasaurus didn't need them. Its massive head and powerful jaws did all the work. Its stocky build gave it stability to take down prey or rivals in a fight, making it a dominant force in its ecosystem. Now imagine a fresh sauropod carcass rotting under the scorching Cretaceous sun, buzzing with flies and drawing every predator for miles. This is where the action heats up. A male Majungasaurus stomps onto the scene, its roar shaking the ground, scattering smaller dinosaurs. It's not here to share, it's here to dominate. This isn't just about food, it's about power, territory, and survival. These battles were brutal, with Majungasaurus using its bone-crushing bite to grip and shake rivals like a modern crocodile. The winner claimed the carcass and the right to rule the feeding grounds, but the stakes were higher than just a meal. Majungasaurus was ready to take on anything, even its own species, to stay on top. Here's where the story gets downright shocking. In 2003, paleontologists studying Majungasaurus fossils from the Majungasaurus Formation uncovered something jaw-dropping: bite marks on Majungasaurus bones that perfectly matched the teeth of another Majungasaurus. This wasn't scavenging, this was cannibalism, the first hard evidence of a dinosaur eating its own kind. Why would Majungasaurus turn to cannibalism? Survival in a harsh world where food could be scarce. Whether it was a fallen rival, a weaker juvenile, or a desperate meal in tough times, Majungasaurus didn't hesitate to exploit any opportunity. This ruthless behavior shows just how far this predator would go to stay the king of its domain. Let's put Majungasaurus in context with other Cretaceous giants. While T-Rex ruled North America with raw power and Spinosaurus hunted in Africa's rivers, Majungasaurus was the unchallenged boss of Madagascar's isolated island ecosystem. Madagascar's separation from other landmasses created a unique environment where Majungasaurus evolved to thrive. It hunted sauropods like Repetosaurus, smaller herbivores, and even other predators, but its cannibalistic streak gave it an edge when prey was scarce. This adaptability made it a true survivor, capable of outlasting lean times by any means necessary. To understand Majungasaurus's dominance, let's explore its world further. The Majungasaurus Formation was a land of rivers, forests, and open plains, with seasonal droughts and floods that made survival a constant challenge. Fossils show Majungasaurus shared its home with other creatures, like the armored herbivore Repetosaurus and smaller theropods, but none could match its ferocity. Its short, muscular skull and robust body were perfect for tackling large prey or fighting off rivals. Scientists believe it may have used ambush tactics, lurking in dense vegetation before launching a devastating attack with its gripping jaws. This wasn't a dino that relied on speed, it was all about power and precision. Let's dive deeper into the science of those cannibalistic bite marks. Paleontologists use 3D modeling to compare the marks on Majungasaurus bones with its own teeth, finding a perfect match. This ruled out other predators in the region, confirming Majungasaurus as the culprit. Some marks showed signs of healing, suggesting it didn't just scavenge but attacked living members of its own species. This behavior, while shocking, isn't unique to dinosaurs. Modern predators like crocodiles and Komodo dragons also eat their own when resources are tight. Majungasaurus's cannibalism was a survival strategy, ensuring it could feed even in the toughest times. Now let's add some spice with fun facts about this dino. Did you know Majungasaurus had a small horn on its head? Scientists think it used this to show off to mates or intimidate rivals, like a prehistoric crown of dominance. Its name, meaning Mahajanga lizard, comes from the region in Madagascar where its fossils were found. And here's a cool tidbit. Majungasaurus was part of the abelisaurid family, closely related to dinos like Carnotaurus, which also had tiny arms and relied on their jaws for hunting. These dinos were the ultimate jaw-dropping predators. Let's zoom out and look at what Majungasaurus tells us about survival. In the brutal world of the late Cretaceous, only the most adaptable predators thrived. Majungasaurus's ability to hunt, fight, and even eat its own kind made it a master of its environment. Its behavior mirrors modern animals like lions or hyenas, which also scavenge or kill within their species when survival demands it. This dino wasn't just a killer, it was a survivor, willing to do whatever it took to stay on top.